I don't have anything else on my face except for foundation. And I'm going to show you how to do, I guess, a basic contour. But before that, I just want to get into a few things. Most often you're going to find that contour shades, well, if you're contouring, it's going to be matte. And we've talked about matte, and it translates into the same thing within powders. So this is just an example. This is Blunt by MAC. It's actually a blush, but I use this as a contour shade or a bronzer. So it's just a dark matte brown. Also, Hoola by Benefit. This is considered a bronzer. However, when you open it, you're going to see that it is the same, similar to the Blunt by MAC, and it's just a dark brown powder. See? This one's actually lighter, which it works better if you're like more fair-skinned. I really love this. I use this as a bronzer and a contour. And I'll kind of show the difference. I mean, to me, they're similar, but whatever. And then this, a bronzer, sometimes you're going to find are more like shiny and shimmery. See how it's shiny? It's still a dark brown, but it's just shiny and shimmery. I don't use this. This is actually my sister's. I just use this, I guess, to demonstrate. This is Golden Rinse. I don't know if this is permanent or not. I want to say it's not, because it's in this fancy packaging. Usually MAC does those collections, but same thing. They still sell these, like the shimmery golds. You can find them from any brand. Sorry, that's the chair. You can find them from mostly any brand. Okay. Also, you're going to find that there's powders and sticks and creams and this and this and that when it comes to contour. I personally like powders, like most everything else. There's the cream contour sticks. Those are more for like extreme contouring, I feel like. Same with the creams. It depends on how much you want to contour and what your ability is and your time and all that. Powder's good. It's easy, good to go in a snap. I really also like this. This is pricey, but it's Anastasia. It's the contour kit, and I like it because they have like light to medium and medium to dark, and this is the light to medium. So up here you have your highlighters, then down here you have like your contours and bronzers. Yeah, I guess. Highlights are a little bit different. Highlights can range from sort of like semi-matte, as you can see here. So it's somewhat matte, but it's more of a it's not as shimmery. It has a little bit of a glow to it. If you think about it, like think like JLo, kind of more glow than shimmer. This is gorgeous. Same with this one. This is Opal by Becca. Pricey, love it to death. This is Starlight Illuminator by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my new favorite. This is also another one by Becca. This is Champagne Pop. Love that one. And then one of my all-time favorites, Soft and Gentle by MAC. I love highlighters. Okay, so let's get on with the contouring. So you're going to want to take a brush, like the angled brush, like we talked about earlier. Or you're going to want something a little bit more defined, like this. Get into the hollows of your cheekbones. I am going to use this baby right here. It's an angled brush. It is the MAC, here. It's an angled brush. It is the MAC, in case you're curious, MAC 168. I'm going to, because I want to show you on camera, I'm going to do a very, very, very dark contour. So you want to focus your contour on, you're going to kind of want to do like an E, but not really. So you want to kind of focus here on the temples, right here, and definitely right here. I put a little bit on my chin down here, and sometimes right here, but be careful because if you do it a lot down here, you're going to look like you have a beard. I mostly like to hollow out my cheekbones and then right here, especially when I put my hair up because I feel like I have a big forehead, but it's okay. So, fishy face, you want to feel like the cheekbones are hollow. So you kind of just follow that like line back and forth. See? Okay. Don't worry, it's not gonna look like this. I just want to show you just for demonstration. And then here, I like to sweep a little bit here. It's okay if you rub a little bit into your hairline, it actually looks a little bit better. Here in your temples. And right here. I don't know what you call this part, but right there. And I kind of just like to blend it out. I know I'm a little rough on this brush. Oh, and then you're just gonna wanna slow motion like that. Come up here, make sure you blend it out. But the good thing about using powder is like if you put too much, this is just such a bad thing to do, but if you put too much, since I did, just for demonstration purposes, you can always go back with your powder foundation and a brush and kind of just cover that up. See? So just like that. There's really nothing to it. Also, if you want to like blend, you want to keep blending. That's the key. Blend, 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 basically. To blend, I know this is kind of like difficult, but you want to make sure it's like seamless and it like goes through correctly. So like, you can get like a face brush like this or like this, whatever, and just kind of like buff it into the skin a little bit. Okay. See? There you go. There's your contour. I like a harsh contour. That's just me. Oh. There's people contour their noses and I don't really do that. And then I just put a little bit under the chin. Or right here, just to make a little bit meaning. Okay, so then I'm gonna do this side of the face. And then I'm gonna show you how I highlight and then how I bronze. Okay, so I'm gonna do this real quick. These are my brushes, so I can blow on them if I want. No, that's really unhygienic, but it's my brushes. Okay. Like I said, I like a harsh contour. Yeah, I'm pretty harsh on this brush, but it is what it is. There, see, like how the ideal is to create a natural shadow on the face, natural looking shadow. So think about it this way, if you know anything about like art, I guess like the color theory and stuff, you want to contrast, okay, contour, I'm sorry, contour, you want to contour, so you want to contour like the harsh features and then you want to highlight the features you want to be seen. Okay, now I did that. Now, we're gonna bronze, this is just how I bronze, so I'm gonna get a bronzer, I'm gonna get the Hoola bronzer, and I'm gonna get a big fluffy brush like this, just a little bit, and just kind of just sweep that over the spots that you contoured and the sun would naturally hit you. So you sweep a little bit on the upper forehead, you can sweep a little bit on the nose, you can sweep some through the cheeks, on the chin, there you go. Very natural, very natural. Okay, my favorite part, highlighter. Okay, I like to go heavy on highlight regardless, but I'm gonna go super heavy today. Also, you don't have to buy an expensive highlighter. You wanna know a trick? Get a shimmery white shadow, shimmery pinky champagne shadow. Just as long as it doesn't have like big chunks of glitter, just as long as it's kind of like this, or something like this, goldeny browns. I sometimes do that for shadows that I don't really care for. So you can either get like a brush like this, a brush like this, even another brush like this to do your highlight. It just depends on what you like. This is my favorite brush to do highlights, so I'm gonna use this. So I'm going to go heavy-handed. So you're gonna make that like fishy face again. Oh, okay, that looks so crazy. So I want to go above the contour. Oh, I put too much. Okay, well, you get the point. Above the contour. So you don't want to like mix in. Just above the contour. And then I like to go above the eyebrow right here. A little bit on the nose. A little bit right here. A little bit on the chin. Sorry, this is really bright, but it's for a purpose. Remember up here, and then I kind of like to take it down a little bit sometimes, then up here. So above, and you want to make sure like don't just put it right here. Worst mistake in the world. Sweep it up. Up. And then kind of just blend it in. And there's your highlight. That's just your basic highlight. There's also these highlights where you can do the same thing, or you can do other highlighting. Also, if you're gonna put blush on, simple technique. I'm gonna take this one by Urban Decay, the Afterglow, and it's called Rapture. And I like to put my blush on after I do everything. And you're gonna put it between your contour and your highlight. And I know it's a little bright. Sorry, I'm trying to like do it bright, but it's not translating well. It just looks like I don't know how to do makeup and I look crazy. But I'm gonna do that. So there you go. So make sure your contour's down here, your highlight's up here, and then you put your blush in the middle, in between those two, and it's okay if those two mix. You just don't want necessarily for your highlight to be down here, you know, you don't want it to be all crazy. But you want to make sure that you don't just concentrate anything just on the cheek. You want to make sure that you take the contour up, the highlight up to the hairline, and the blush up. I mean, you can concentrate on the cheeks, but it makes a more like sculpted look when you do it up like that. And I know this looks a little crazy, but I just wanted just for demonstration purposes. Anyway, this is how I do mine. There are more, I guess, professional techniques, more defined techniques. There's other techniques on how to do it, but this is just the simplest way. Eventually, you'll develop those other skills, but just for now, it's good to just have like the basic outline of how to do things. Anyway, until next time.